The dude getting arrested by the cop that we just watched pisses me off to no end, but this is just like, I might cry while we're watching this. I watched it earlier, and it breaks my fucking heart. So, this deputy, who has felony gun charges, burglary, and domestic violence with children charges against him, a fucking criminal, this guy right here, criminal, somehow got hired in the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Let's see here. Criminal. Let's watch the video here. These cops were pursuing another vehicle. This is the wrong vehicle. And the people that they were pursuing weren't even suspects in anything. Now, I don't know the full story. But it wasn't like they were pursuing criminals. But this is the wrong vehicle. This isn't who they were looking for. So this is a slow-mo video of the shooting happen. Just shoots right into the fucking car. And as it says, walking towards the path of the vehicle. Let's go. Let's get the other. This is the slow-mo vehicle. Or the slow-mo video. Here's the full video. This is from the dashboard camera. That's the car they're pursuing. Two completely innocent teenagers, I think 19 and 18. Hadn't done anything. There is... I was about to say there's audio.
Stop the vehicle! Stop the vehicle! Stop the vehicle! Stop! 1033. Stop the vehicle, goddammit! Stop! Stop! Shot fire! Shot fire!
So, I mean, I can't imagine. Yes, both of them died. I need a super chat. Super chat is YouTube, and I have it. You're welcome to go over to YouTube and give me money to have a super chat displayed, sir. Yeah. Shot and killed, both of them. They were not wanted for anything. They had the wrong fucking car. This is why I am so against the police. Now, I want to preface this by saying I did play a video of a police officer, called him a hero earlier in the week, ran into a burning house. There are good cops. But the system of policing in this country is fucked up. And the bad apples idiom. The idiom is a few bad apples spoil the bunch. I hate it when people use the few bad apples. Oh, it's just a few bad apples. Yeah, they spoil the bunch. They rightfully tar the whole department. But I mean, there are plenty of examples of whole departments having to be disbanded in Baltimore because they were extorting citizens, selling their drugs back to them, carrying toy guns on them to plant on people they shot. One cop even used a protest against the cops to rob a pharmacy. The Louisville Metro Police Department, I have gone over them so many times. The bastards that shot Breonna Taylor. That entire department is corrupt. We really need... They do protect each other. The blue code is what it's called. There's even a name for it. That's why when you hear about cops getting arrested, it's from some outside force. It's from the FBI investigating. It's not from somebody else inside their force. It's bullshit. Just like the cop that was planting meth on drivers in Florida. The DA went to the police chief to ask about, hey, it seems like one of your officers is framing people. And the chief got pissed off at the DA. This is an organized gang that we've legalized and provide fucking equipment to.
Stop the vehicle. Stop the vehicle. Stop the vehicle. Stop.
Now I don't know why they didn't stop. It is money, and it's all about, we have so many defense contractors making all this gear. They have to sell it somewhere, so we've got to start some fucking wars with countries that we're not in, we don't have economic ties to, that nobody's going to care about. Or we've got to give it to the police, because we've got to make use of it somehow. It's a jobs program, and that's one of the reasons why. Yes, they're teens. They don't know what's going on. That's why I don't know what's going through their heads. But they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. These police have come out with guns drawn on them and they didn't do anything. And they're black, of course. It would freak me the fuck out not being black and having cops draw guns on me. I can't imagine what was going through their minds.
33. Stop the vehicle, goddammit! Stop! Stop! Shot fire! Shot fire!
And the cop that did that was already a criminal. Felony gun charges, burglary, domestic violence against his wife, who was also a cop. Anthony Crooms, 16. And Sincere Pierce, 18. A 16 and an 18-year-old shot dead. Have they been arrested? Currently on paid administrative leave while the shooting is investigated. Jesus Christ, they should have been arrested immediately. Absolute bullshit. Now, over the summer, there was the Ahmaud Arbery case in Georgia. That was the jogger who was chased down and shot in the street by this guy who is connected to the cops. He was a investigator, a retired district attorney investigator turned murder suspect. So this is a weird fucking story. He sent out a letter on a postcard, and it was flagged by the jail for being a coded message.
Exact Track 4D, tracking and dissecting storms down to your street. Live from B.
God damn.
News 4 Jax starts now.
Can you read this? The FBI says one of the men charged in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery wrote
WIOZ UVEU. It looks like gibberish.
this cryptic letter from jail. Now investigators are trying to figure out what Greg McMichael was trying to say. Jail officials in Glynn County intercepted this letter and handed it off to the FBI.
McMichael, his son, and neighbor are all charged with murdering 25-year-old Arbery, accused of chasing him through
This is the dude that actually filmed it.
a neighborhood because they claim they suspected he was involved in a burglary. News4Jack's I-Team investigator Kelly Wiley is joining us live. And Kelly, a bizarre letter to try to decipher.
Right, and state prosecutors first brought this letter up in the bond hearing last week to prove and make a case that the McMichaels were already trying to influence this criminal investigation. But the defense attorneys for Greg McMichael says this letter is nothing but gibberish.
Gregory and Travis McMichael were
Based on what?
days after this cell phone video went viral, showing them confront 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery in their Brunswick neighborhood. In the last seconds, investigators say you see Travis shoot Arbery 3 times, killing him. The release of the video led to both of their arrests. But after months in jail, another investigation has launched into the eldest McMichael's behavior. This letter is why. June 25th, jail administrators flagged a letter sent out by inmate and former district attorney investigator Greg McMichael. On the back was what appears to be an encoded message addressed to a man that would later be a character witness at his bond hearing. Records showed the man
Interesting.
said the letter was against mail policy because inmates can't send anything out coded. The letter was copied and sent back to McMichael with an unauthorized stamp. But the letter didn't just capture the attention of jail administrators. Not even a week after Greg McMichael sent the letter, investigators with the FBI and Department of Justice launched their own investigation into the secret correspondence, interviewing jail workers who discovered the coded letter.
And I hate how it does this to where it goes smaller on me. It seems to mean something. An arrow pointing to some numbers. It's in a format as if it's trying to convey a message. And this dude was an investigator.
Letter. Jail administrators not only told the FBI about the encoded letter, but also another letter that was sent to the jail in Greg McMichael's handwriting. The only problem, they had no record of Greg McMichael sending it in the first place. A jail administrator interviewed said, in her opinion, McMichael was trying to get a message to his son, knowing they have a no contact order. We asked Greg McMichael's attorneys the meaning of the encoded message. His attorney, Frank Hogue, wrote that McMichael was frustrated, lonely, and cut off from family, and that he'd written the postcard to a family friend who he thought would find it amusing. He said it was made up entirely of gibberish, letters, numbers, and symbols that have no meaning and in no
I don't buy that.
code with any
I don't buy that for a minute. He would find it funny because it's gibberish. If a inmate sent a letter to me that was complete gibberish, I'd be worried about their health.